Training and performing in the heat for ultimate athletes, I'm going to go over 3 important things. I'm Brian, I'm a trainer, I've been an ultimate athlete for over 20 years, and I consistently perform my best in the last couple games of the weekend, even on the hottest weekends. Here's how I do it. We're going to talk about heat acclimation training, workload considerations with the heat, and electrolytes. So one, heat acclimation training, we want to make sure we're getting out at the hottest part of the day consistently. Not all of our work has to be done in this hottest part of the day, which I'll get into in number 2, but we want to make sure our body is used to working hard in the heat. A lot of players will avoid the hottest parts of the day, choosing instead to work out early in the morning or late in the evening. That can be helpful in some cases, but we need to be ready to perform. There are certain adaptations that take place, and our body just needs time in the heat. To supplement some of your heat training, you can also take brisk walks, bike rides, things that are less intense, but still get you out in the heat and get your body acclimated to that. Number 2, workload considerations. If you only train at the hottest part of the day, you might be limited in how much you can practice and what you can do. If it's 100 degrees out with 95% humidity, you're probably only going to be able to do half the work you normally do, if not less. So you're not going to get all the same aerobic or muscular adaptations you would if you were training when it's cooler. So there does need to be a balance. If you're only training the hottest part and not doing stuff at other times, you might be limited in how much training you're actually able to get in. And finally, number 3, electrolytes. It's important that we get enough electrolytes to replenish what we're losing in our sweat. So when it's really hot, and especially when it's really humid, we need to be getting broad range. I like to use Noon tablets, and I use Hammer Nutrition. Hammer Nutrition makes something called Heed, which also has carbs in it for energy. They also have Fizz Endurolites, where basically their version of Noon tablets. So these are the tablets that you just pop into your water. What I recommend for electrolytes is have regular water in one water bottle, have highly concentrated electrolytes in water in another bottle. That way, if you feel like you're low on electrolytes, you're feeling crampy, you can go to the highly concentrated one and get a lot of electrolytes without having to take in as much water. Because sometimes, if we have a lot of water with our electrolytes, we dilute the electrolyte balance in our body. So we want to have the option to get lots of electrolytes in pretty easily without taking on a lot of water at once. This is also helpful because we usually can't absorb a ton of water in one go. So if you need a lot of electrolytes quickly, we have a highly concentrated bottle of electrolytes. Sometimes I'll even have 2. Hope that was helpful. If you're an ultimate Frisbee athlete who wants to know how to train to feel good long term, give me a follow if you're not already.